So I just saw something from MSNBC where they are talking about the campaign, and they said, well, it's virtually a toss-up. It's a very even matchup going into the election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And that concerns me. Not because they're saying it's even, because the only reason they're saying it's even is because they haven't done their job. The media is too busy covering this question of whether or not Joe should stay or leave the race when it's been answered repeatedly, as early as last night, by Joe's campaign manager, who said he's staying. And then they find some other politician who comes up with another call for Joe Biden should step aside, let somebody else run. Really? The media, you're pushing this story. They're trying to make something out of nothing. They're doing what Republicans do, and what the Republicans have been trying to do for about 6 years, ever since Joe Biden announced his candidacy against Donald Trump for the Democratic primary going into the 2020 general election. And they've been looking at anything. The Republicans have been dragging up Hunter Biden every time they turn around, and the Biden crime family, yet they can never find any evidence. And now we've got the media doing this and keep pushing this narrative about Joe stepping aside. First they tell us, oh, it's being reported that he's going to do it. It's going to happen this weekend. That they have proof it's going to happen this weekend or whatever. And then comes out and Joe's campaign manager says, nope, not happening, not doing it. The media is pushing the story for ratings, but they're also pushing it to keep it an even race. I've talked about numerous times all of the issues with Donald Trump's, the felonies, the confirmed sexual assault, being in the Epstein files, the outstanding indictments, the twice impeached, the civil fraud, all of it. Any one of those things against a Democratic candidate, and the Democrats would have forced that person out. Look what the Democrats are doing with Bob Menendez. He got convicted of some felonies, and they are putting pressure on him to resign his Senate seat, and it sounds like he is going to. It just hasn't happened yet. But the media is stoking this, and they are not covering all of the issues with Trump to the undecided, the independent voter, and because they're spending more time focusing on this question of should Joe drop out, well, now it looks like it's an even race. If the media covered Trump the way they should and brought to light everything about him the way they should have in 2016, the way they should have in 2020, it would not be a close contest. You'd be staring at polls saying Joe Biden up by double digits. And I think that's what the election is going to show. I'm predicting that Joe Biden and the Democrats win in a landslide. Bigger electoral college win than last time. They are going to win an overwhelming majority in the House. They are going to keep the Senate. And they are going to probably flip some safe seats. And they may flip some seats in state houses in red states, and maybe even one chamber or another in a red state, because the Republicans are that bad, as long as the Democrats don't fall apart. But the media is not helping because they want to keep it an even matchup, so you tune in. It is getting ridiculous.